to welcome all of you here and to say that it was really fruitful time for all of us, for organizing committee, and of course for participants. And now we are happy to start the IT Startup Expo event. But before that, I would like to ask to put the first slide of the presentation. No, the very first place. Okay, technically, if we are ready, we can continue. Good. So, we started 15th on Monday, and we were a group of 50 startups. And we worked very hard. And yesterday, it was a really incredible time we spent here all together with all of you and with our honorable guests and investors. And it was the final part. It was the final selection of top 11. Well, actually, I was planning to select 10, but it was really difficult to do it. So that's why we selected top 11 startups. And now it is the main event, the top investment session, IT Startup Expo. And before that, let me introduce investors of our event. Almas Idilbayev, Camaflow. Please, applause. Yaroslav Shvetsov, Camaflow. Mikhail Sverdlov, Camaflow. Arsen Sava, Investment and Venture Fund of the Republic of Tatarstan. Sedat Sarijali, Turk Telecom. Mehmet Sami, Mayadem Technology. Sayed Shazad, Oxademy. Mudassar Ahmed, Unitas Communications. Mehmet Oskan, Bogazici University. Haluk Bayraktar, Turkey Technology Team Foundation. Mehmet Fatih Kadir, Turkey Technology Team Foundation. İlkir Beyik, Atılım Company. Furkan Topaluglu, Evra Group. Nadezhda Dalbilova, Technopark in the field of electronics, Aviator. Marat Bikmullin, entrepreneur, investor, and owner of Technopark, Aviator. Linar Salahudinov, Medel Multidisciplinary Clinic. Simon Makarchikov, Unistroy. Damir Galiev, Akbars Bank. Alexander Kashkarov, Bryanstone CIS. Ilnur Ajmukhanov, Bryanstone CIS. And Rimma Zamalieva, Investment and Venture Fund of the Republic of Tatarstan. Okay, and if there are some investors, and if I haven't named you yet, please raise your hands. We will be happy, and our team will be happy to come to you and put you into the list, because we will be happy to give you a remote which will allow you to give a feedback after each startup. Okay? So if I haven't named anyone by now, please raise your hand. If someone wants me to name you and to put into the list of investors. Okay, good. Maybe there are some investors, but they don't want to raise their hands. But I remind you that right after this event, we will have an opportunity to meet in face-to-face format. There will be bilateral meetings with the startups and with the investors in a special room. Okay, let's continue. Before we start with the startups, we would like to show you a short movie which shows the best moments of the III Kazan YC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum. that started again on Monday and still last, and now it's super final, IT Startup Expo. Okay, attention please.
From different countries to share their ideas, to enjoy this atmosphere, to learn a lot of new things.
I'm very, very, very inspired. Thank you for this opportunity. I wish to be with you again in inshallah for the next week.
I'm very happy that I'm here again in Kazan and meet new investors, mentors who will help us and give us a new experience in the IT sector.
To try to take our startups to the next level and learn and discover this amazing city.
OIC IT Park to the Kazan city.
Welcome to Kazan.
Dalsze.
Hello everyone, Kazan Summit is so exciting, so amazing, so tremendous.
Next year I would love to participate for the third time.
OIC brings participants friendship, new opportunities, networking sessions.
Kazan Youth Forum is being held for the third time.
Great. Now I hear the right applause. You liked it? And now we're pretty close to start IT Startup Expo. Just in 2 minutes, we are waiting for His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Tatarstan, Rustam Minikhanov, and the President of Islamic Conference Youth Forum for Dialogue and Cooperation, Ambassador Ilshad Iskanderov. And they will be with us in 2 minutes. But before that, I would like to explain you the way we're going to organize the final part of IT Startup Expo. Okay, our investors, honorable guests, you have a remote. Is that right? Please, can you show me if you have it? Great. Yes, perfect. So the question, it will be after each presentation, we will address to you only one question. It's like in Shakespeare, to invest or not to invest. Can you please show the slide? And after each presentation, we will ask you to give a feedback. If you liked it, and you really liked it, and you think that it might be a great idea, and you like to know more about this startup, and you're happy to meet and share your experience, give a feedback, please press 3. I think that's the most desirable option for each startup, of course. It's I'm interested, let's meet and discuss it. And especially for those, we will organize a bilateral meeting with the startups, for those investors who have voted and pressed 3. If you like the idea, but it's not in the field of your interest, and you're not sure if you can give a feedback that could be important and useful for a startup, then you can give just positive feedback saying, yes, I like the idea, so press 2. And If you didn't like the idea, the presentation, and you're not interested in this, press 1, not yet. So after each startup, we'll give like 30 seconds for voting to take your feedback. Okay, is that clear? Do you have any additional questions? Okay, great. So we are pretty close to start. Let's wait just for 2 minutes, and after that, we will start it. And we have last like 2 or 3 minutes for preparation. Our startups, don't feel nervous. It's fine, it's okay. Like yesterday, normal stage. Investors are here. Let's wait for our distinguished guests, and we'll start. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum, distinguished guests, investors, and dear participants of the third Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum. It is my pleasure to introduce the founders of this event, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Tatarstan, Rustam Minikhanov, and His Excellency, the President of the OIC Youth Forum for Dialogue and Cooperation, Ambassador Ilshat Iskandarov. One of the main initiatives announced last year was creating a new startup platform for OIC countries and Russian Federation. And we got really encouraging feedback from last year participants. All the startups have highly evaluated the acceleration of the forum. Even more, several startups received funding and access to new markets. And even more, we are happy to say that 2 startups received grants. And this year, we are glad to announce that the idea of creating OIC Startups platform was realized in its first iteration. So, attention, video, a short presentation about the platform.
There are millions of ideas born every moment, but few turn into startups and only a handful become successful businesses. Do you have a great idea for a tech startup that can be turned into a brilliant business? We've created an online platform, an ecosystem, which will support you and your startup to reach success. OIC Startups Platform's aim is to provide end-to-end support to you and your startup. It's simple, and here's how it works. Step 1. Create your startups and personal profile. Step 2. After validation, we match you to a group of mentors that includes serial entrepreneurs, angels, and venture capital specialists and investors. They're happy to share their personal experiences and strengthen your startup. Step 3. Our technical and financial experts validate your idea, market and product fit, scalability, investability, marketability, and financials. And finally, at step 4, if you manage to pass all stages, your startup gets presented to the investors for funding. But wait, there's even more. The best startups receive grants for participation in offline acceleration programs such as Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum and others around the OIC world, and meet in person with mentors, speakers, and investors. OIC Startup Platform is a digital incubator for the Islamic world and a solid community for turning your idea into a success story.
So that's the idea of OIC Startups Platform, which is actually an online incubator. It is a platform where mentors, startups, investors meet together. So OIC Startups Platform aim is to provide end-to-end support to a startup. And I'm happy to name those partners who run this platform. Islamic Conference Youth Forum for Dialogue and Cooperation, from Tatarstan, IT Park and Salat Youth Foundation, and of course, our technological partner, Oxademy. So, today, after validation of 400 applicants from more than 20 countries and 4 days acceleration program, we have selected best startups that are to be presented to you in the framework of this investment session of Kazan Summit 2017. There were more than 400 applicants and 2 stages of selection. After the second stage, we have gathered top 50 startups here, and since Monday, they have passed through intensive educational program. And yesterday, we have selected top 10 startups, even more, top 11. So all of them are here today. And I'm happy to announce that our partner, Akbar's Bank, will grant one of the startups with $5,000 award. Let's applaud. So thank you very much. And now about the investment session and how it works. We give 3 minutes for pitching, 2 minutes for questions, and 1 minute for feedback from the audience and investors. So if we are ready, let's applaud one more time and give the floor to the first startup. The first startup, Dela, Nigeria. Welcome, please. Wish you best luck.
Thank you very much. His Excellency, President Rustem Minikhanov, His Excellency, Ambassador Irshad Iskanderov. My name is Moses Isaac Tani. I'm from Nigeria. I'm here to present the startup Dela Systems. We are providing a 3D printing ecosystem for schools and universities in order to enable learning. A little about 3D printing. 3D printing is an additive manufacturing technology that is to be used for designing, making some designs and designing prototypes, making prototypes. And this is just a short forecast by Forbes. It's a growing industry. It has been forecasted to reach about 21 billion by 2020. And we have a lot of specialists concentrated in North America and in Europe. But we have absence of specialists in Africa, where we have the youngest population. So Africa has the world's youngest population. We have a teeming group of youth coming into science, technology, and engineering, but there's no tools for them to use for development. So the problem is that current good quality 3D printers on the market are expensive to obtain, they are very difficult to maintain, and they are slow and complicated to be integrated into the educational system. So our solution is to develop a 3D printing curriculum that will be adopted in schools, and also it will be used in line with our affordable 3D printer that we have designed. This is a working model of our 3D printer designed here in Kazan. And this is a comparison of our working 3D printing model with other printers in the market, expensive, not feasible for use in school, and this is our optimal working 3D printer. Our target market is Africa, and this is just a little statistics about the Nigerian market. Out of 36 states, we have over 14,000 private schools in just 4 Nigerian states alone. The Ghana has such a number also, and we have over 1,500 public and private schools. And this is what we plan to do, basically, to provide an online educational platform that will work with our 3D printer. Our 3D printer is working now, is ready for mass production, and to also provide 3D printing resources for these young people to use for their projects. This is just a short summary of our investment proposal, estimated value, what we expect from investors, and this is our team, experienced electrical engineers, industrial engineers. And in summary, we just want to meet the demand in Africa, first of all. We have a working model that is optimal for use, and then we want to provide these tools for young people to use. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for a great presentation. You go to the center of the stage, please, because now we go directly to the questions and answers session. Any questions? We have 2 minutes. Any feedback, comments, investors, maybe coaches? There is one question I see. Yes, please. take a mic, please, and introduce yourself first.
Hello, my name is Vlad. I want to ask you, the usual 3D printers cost just like $30. What's the difference from you, and why this printer is very good for schools? I don't understand really.
All right.
300, sorry.
Any machine that can actually be referred to as a 3D printer, is a good one, costs upwards of $900. And the target market that we have, especially the sub-Saharan Middle East markets, cannot afford machines that are that expensive. So we're looking to target that market, which is very big, with a quality product that is affordable for them. So our printer, which is in the middle here, is a good quality printer that can survive in a school environment with a lot of children, yet remaining affordable and delivering quality. But we're adding to that a program and a curriculum that is going to help these people actually use this machine. A lot of schools, even here in Kazan, have 3D printers, but they don't use them because they don't have a curriculum to do that. So we are combining two solutions, a useful curriculum and an affordable product.
Thank you very much. Other questions? Any comments? Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Another applause, please. And now, let's go to the voting. So, our question is, like in a Shakespeare, to invest or not to invest? That is the question. Not yet, if you're not sure in this project. If you liked it, you like the idea, press 2. And the third one is the most interesting for, of course, our participants' option, because that means that you're ready to start meeting and discussing. Okay? It's always difficult to do it, to begin and to start. Oh, but we shouldn't get upset, because after this presentation and startup, all of us, we go to a bilateral meetings room, and maybe, probably, there are some investors who just don't want to show here their interests directly, okay? Because 70%, they said, yes, I like the idea, and maybe we'll talk later. Thank you, another applause, and we go, and we are moving forward, and go to Noxa Data Lab from Russia. Noxa Data Lab, please, the mic is yours.
Hello, everyone. Good day, Mr. President. So, I'm a director of Noxa Data Lab. Our key product is lean data processing machine. So we really accelerate the data processing. Every enterprise generates a lot of data. And we make enterprises happy with their data when they're dealing with data, when they process it and analyze. Sorry. Okay. The key problem is, for instance, in Walmart, they generated 2.5 petabytes of transactional data per hour. And they need to store and to analyze this data. They spent more than 1 billion a year just to support this system. We propose the system with extremely valuable characteristic for our customers. So it is very scalable, up to 50 petabytes of data volume and more. It's faster and has lower cost of ownership. To achieve these extremely valuable characteristics, so we used some secret techniques as non-blocking transactions, which let us to accelerate overall performance of the system, and extreme data normalization, which let us really to decrease up to 10 times the amount of data in processing. Our competitive advantages that we can also scale in linear manner and work with usual commodity hardware we can buy everywhere, and it's very cheap. We have quite a big market and application in a lot of domains, in financial technologies, manufacturing, retail, logistics, and telecommunication. So we make money by deployment of the product and through the trainings, maintenance, etc. So we sell by the meetings with our potential customers and through our partners. So have quite experienced team. All three founders has technical background. And we prepared with Innopolis University 10 more developers for us. So now we have the first version of the product, and now we are piloting it in Russia in one customer. And okay.
Time is up.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Sorry for interrupting, but we have only 3 minutes for presentation. And now let's go to the questions and answer session. Please, any questions, any comments? No comments, no questions, everything's clear. Yes, there is one question from our Minister, Vice Prime Minister.
It's, do you have any plans to cooperate with big data centers? And do you assume them as your potential marketplace? This is the first question.
Of course, yeah.
And if that is the case, I see that you have already revenues in 2017 plan, which means that you must have already, because we are close to the mid of the year, you should have signed contract already.
No, we have no signed contract. I think that for all this year, we have about 5 potential customers, so who are ready to sign contracts, but they have a very long decision-making chain there. And we hope to complete up to the end of the year.
Do you assume also to work with Rostelecom and Tat Telecom?
Yeah, we'd like.
Which are the local? Which one is federal fixed line operator, and Tat Telecom is a Republic of Tatarstan operator?
Yeah, telecommunication is our target market, but we hadn't yet communicated with any of the telecom operators.
Why?
So because we have no time, so we communicate with banks, so etc.
Okay.
So what we would like, if it is an opportunity.
But they have access to data centers, they have access to the banks, and actually they have access to all of your potential
and
customers.
They are quite quick, as we understand, in their decision making. It's profitable for us.
It depends on the, yes. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for questions and comments. We now have more time, so let's go to the voting process. I will start asking from number 3. I'm interested. Oh, there is one. So congratulations. There is one who wants to discuss, meet and discuss. Number 2, I like the idea. And number 1, not yet. So let's wait for till it finishes. Wow, great. Amazing feedback, actually. Congratulations. We have 5 names. Please show me these names. 5 people who said that they would like to meet and discuss in person. Arsen Sala, Sayed Shazad, Damir Galiyev, Mehmet Fatih Kajir, and Haluk Bayraktar. Thank you so much. We will be happy to invite you to meet in the chimney room and to discuss in bilateral format. Let's step forward. The Tunisia, Cure, the Cure startup. Welcome, please. No, you do. No, you're going to throw it from me. What? You want to throw it to me?
No, we're going to throw it.
No, you do.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Please keep it in here. So, my name is Mohammed Lawefi. I'm from Tunisia. I'm the founder and CEO of the startup Cure. As yesterday, can you please throw the ball for me? Yes, thank you. So, dear guests, did you notice something special about this act? I don't think so. Actually, it seems to be so simple and obvious that our minds neglect the complicated mechanism behind it. In a matter of fact, more than 2 million people around the world cannot do this action. Why? Because they are amputees, because they are missing their upper limb. In my country, Tunisia, at least 1,000 persons per year lost their upper limbs, and only 10% of them can afford the price of a prosthetic limb. I believe that we must be the change that we want to see in the world. That's why I decided with my friends to change the lives of these people by offering them a myoelectric prosthetic lamp. This prosthetic lamp is working with muscle contractions. So we are converting these contractions into electrical signals with EMG sensors without any surgical intervention. It's made with the 3D printing technology, so it's recyclable. It's customizable too, so a child can choose a design of Batman or Superman, whatever he wants. They can also get a real skin. They can scan their skin and get a prosthetic with the real skin. We are going to sell this product in a market with a value of $24 billion US, a market where some products exist already, but most of them are not available in our region, the MENA region. Some of them need surgical intervention to be implemented, and most of them are highly expensive compared to our product, which will be sold only for $4,300 US. We are going to start with our local market, with more than 400 private clinics and more than 50 paramedical centers, a B2B strategy. For that, we'll be trying to establish exclusive partnership with them. And we'll be working with social media to increase the awareness about physical disabilities. That will allow us to have a total cash flow $120,000 US by 2019, and to reach a net profit of $400,000 US by 2022. All of that couldn't be done without a great team, multidisciplinary team from engineering, finance, business, a team with high ambitions to expand our products to the world, to the Islamic world, to the humanity. So we want to establish the first paramedical center in North Africa. All we need to start this dream and to give back hope to thousands and millions of people around the world is a pre-seed investment of $30,000 US.
Time's up. Thank
you
very much
for your attention.
Thank you very much. Questions and answers, please. Take it.
That was the first test, and we have another one. So if you want to see that, that works with articulation.
Questions and comments.
Sorry.
Any questions? Any comments? Yes, we have one question from here.
Hello, my name is Ilnur from Bryanston Fund. So you have a medical product, yeah? And I haven't seen somebody from the medical R&D you are having in your team.
Yes, actually, we have medical advisor. We have doctors in our, they're not working in our team. We have well-known doctors in Tunisia. The idea is that these products doesn't need any surgical intervention to be implemented. So we need like some recommendations, advice from doctors. And that's what we are doing each time to get feedback in every advancement of our product.
Have you had some tests?
We had
clients
like,
maybe
what?
Already? Some tests or clients?
We had some tests, but they didn't like take it home and used it like for months. Just some tests to test the sensors and the reaction of the. I can show you like a small video, but just for. Can you play the video, please?
Yeah, we have only 50 seconds, so yes, here you go.
So that's just a small with the normal human. So with the sensor, it will react. We tested it only once with an amputee. So every muscle contractions had a finger movement, a different one. We can code different ones. It's customizable even for the movements. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's go to questions to the voting process. And the question is to invest or not to invest. Again, if you liked it and you would like to meet and discuss it more properly, so press 3. If you like it, like the idea, but not ready to discuss it, press 2, and if not yet, then 1. Okay. Still we have some time. I think the result is really good. So 13 people voted for number 2 and 1 for number 3. And who is ready to meet? Please, could you please show us? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's step forward. The Procter Edu startup. Please, the floor is yours. Good luck.
The services. My name is Adeni. I am the co-founder of Procter Edu. Has anybody heard anything about proctoring before? Anybody? Proctoring. Okay. Online education. Anybody? All right, thank you. A few people are online. Thank you. I want to ask this question. Imagine that you are the CEO of a company and you are hiring new people, and the candidate comes to you with a certificate that he said, I got this certificate online. Would you hire that person? Anybody? Would you hire that person? No. Okay, maybe you might hire the person. What is the reason why you won't hire the person? Because you don't trust whether or not he's really gotten the education that he said he got, right? So we at Procter & Gamble, we make online education a lot more secure, more convenient, and a lot more cost efficient for you to get credible online exams and credible certifications. So what is actually driving this trend? Universities are moving online. 64% of all universities have online plans already. Some of them have already moved some of their programs online. You have online learning platforms that are moving into more payment models. You have corporate training. So you have, for example, Sberbank with its corporate university doing lots of trainings online and needing to verify the competencies of these employees. So that's what is driving this trend. So, but what's the problem, really, with online education and online exams? There is no effective way to guarantee the credibility of online exams. 72% of people who take exams online admit to cheating online. And why is that? How do you know who I am? I mean, that I am actually the person who signed up to take that test. And with technology, there are several creative ways of cheating. So that is where we come in. We ensure credibility at every stage of the exam procedure, using facial recognition to do ID verification, to do document validation, and we use 9 behavioral trackers that monitors the environment, the webcam, the screen activity to guarantee that the exams that are taken online are credible and taken with the highest level of integrity. So why would organizations use this? Reputation, convenience, scalability, and safety and security. So, and this is the market. We're tapping into a $5 trillion education market, but of course that is not our market. This is our market, the EdTech market, a $250 billion market by 2020, growing at 19% annually. And how are we doing so far? So currently we have clients here in Russia, we have clients in India, and we have clients in the United States. We have been supported by the American Councils on Innovation. We've been supported by EduGuild in India, and we have a couple of other partners that are supporting this growth. Over 3,000 exams have already been taken on the platform. This is our monetization approach. We have a subscription model, and we have a unit cost approach as well. Revenue is near term. This operational profitability that is expected by the second quarter of this year. And this is how we compare. For you to understand that the market is already there, we have our competitors already making millions of dollars in revenues every year. So the biggest of them is Examine in the United States, making $38 million in revenues every year. This is our team, has a very strong tech and business track record. We have our CTO, who is an assistant professor of information technologies from Eastmoor University. We are being advised by a venture partner.
Time is up, Adeni. Thank you very much.
And this is us, raising $100,000. Yeah, I'll be happy to talk to you.
This is you. This is the audience. Your questions, please. Any questions, any comments? Oh, there is one. Yes.
Elnur Izmukhanov, Bryanston Fund. So I have one question. It's about the parameters you are tracking.
Yeah.
So what are the parameters? I don't understand how you do it online.
Okay. So the platform itself implements a JavaScript on the exam page of any online exam. And what it does is it takes control of the web camera, so it records the person right in front of the camera, matches that picture with the profile picture of the person who's supposed to take the exam, and dynamically every second confirms that the person is still the same person writing the exam. So that's one of the parameters. The second group of parameters has to do with the microphone that sort of monitors the voice in the background. So any conversation going on in the background, any tilting of head, for example, more than 30-degree tilting of head would know that something is happening. And then we monitor screen activity and computer activity. So if the person is connecting a virtual screen or an additional desktop or something like that, we would know all of this. And at the end of the day, we give what we call a credibility score, which sort of like explains how much of the time the person wrote the exam, he wrote that exam credibly. So
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your answer. If no more questions, let's go directly to the voting. So, invest or not to invest? If you're interested to meet in person and discuss it, press 3. If you like the idea too, and if not yet, then 1. Oh, very nice result. And it's not finished yet. Not finished yet. Okay, great, amazing, congratulations, and let's have a look who voted for 3. Amazing, those 7 investors voted and ready to meet and discuss it in person. Congratulations. Dear ladies and gentlemen, dear participants, honorable guests, now I would like to give the floor to the founder of this event, to the president of Islamic Conference Youth Forum for Dialogue and Cooperation, Ambassador Ilshad Iskanderov. Please welcome onto the stage.
Excellency, President of the Republic of Tatarstan, Rustam Nurgaliyevich Milikhanov, Excellencies, distinguished guests, dear startups, and all participants. For the sake of multiculturalism and also considering that we have a huge interest from our hosts of Tatarstan and Russia, I will switch and continue in Russian. Марафон, который мы начали 3 года тому назад, уважаемые гости, под эгидой президента Республики Татарстан, он сегодня завершается очень конкретным результатом. Сначала это была площадка, где раз в году собирались молодые стартапы, молодые предприниматели. В прошлом году, уважаемый господин президент, здесь, правда, было сказано, что мы двое это инициировали. Инициировал это господин президент, молодежный форум выполнял это. Была выдвинута инициатива, чтобы в течение года была бы онлайн-площадка, на которой стартапы могут собираться и подавать свои проекты. Эта инициатива была успешно реализована. С марта месяца действует заложенная уже в онлайн-режиме большая платформа. В качестве воронки она привлекла около 1000 проектов стартап. Из них 350 были отобраны и прошли онлайн-тренинги. Около 50 прошли офлайн-тренинги. И вот сегодня мы видим 10 наиболее лучших отобранных проектов, которые планируем, что найдут себе в этом зале, в рамках Казанского бизнес-саммита, найдут себе инвесторов. Очень большой результат, я считаю, что была сформирована команда, рабочая группа, которая вела этот проект. И это тоже одно из достижений Казанского саммита, которое создает условия людям работать в этот раз даже онлайн из 3 городов. Это Казань, Стамбул и Лондон. IT-парк, Салят из Казани, молодежный форум и, значит, Ox Academy из Лондона. То есть такое партнерство в течение нескольких месяцев продолжалось и успешно развивается. Высокую политическую оценку в странах ОИС было придано этой инициативе. Я уже показывал, уважаемому своему президенту. Министры иностранных дел 56 стран-членов ОИК на прошлом заседании специальной резолюции одобрили эту инициативу. Я думаю, что Казанский саммит – это очень хорошая платформа, где именно динамично можно придать импульс развитию связей очень сильного в области IT-региона. Это России и стран Организации исламского сотрудничества. То есть пора уже этот проект как-то оформлять и юридически. Если будет благословение, мы, значит, готовы уже его как полноценный действующий бизнес-проект оформить это с IT-парком и соответствующими государственными структурами Татарстана. Самое главное, что этот процесс, он не является одноразовым. Уже Малайзия проявила интерес, и в этом году, в ноябре месяце, второй edition, да, второй запуск стартап-проектов. Вот сейчас мы заканчиваем, с июня начинаются вторые, и такая же платформа пройдет в Путраджае. Примечательно, что именно специалисты IT-парка Казанского будут вести там и работу с локальными проектами на базе Путраджейского, значит, IT-центра. Процесс расширяется, проекты расширяются. И я думаю, что с визионерскими, значит, нашими партнерами из правительства Татарстана, нашими друзьями, Салят, IT-парк, мы поднимем этот проект действительно на уровень, когда эта воронка в хорошем смысле будет засасывать сотни тысяч и выдавать очень большие проекты интересные для инвесторов. Спасибо вам большое еще раз за вашу поддержку, за то, что вы друг молодежи не только Татарстана, не только России, но уже и исламского мира. Памятный подарок я хотел бы преподнести от имени молодежного форума, отражающий, значит, то место, ту страну и ту культуру, где находится наша штаб-квартира в Стамбуле. Эрдем буйр.
Ну, я хочу поприветствовать молодежь, которая генерирует такие великолепные стартапы. На самом деле, это мы должны вас благодарить за то, что у нас такая возможность появилась. Вот, на платформе нашей стратегической группы «Россия, исламский мир», на платформе Kazan Summit появилось вот такое движение, где мы сегодня имеем столько интересных проектов. И я полностью согласен с коллегой, что это надо положить уже на более серьезную основу, когда вы, как бы молодые представители ОИС и республика в лице нашего Иннополиса, объединяем наши усилия, я думаю, будет результат колоссальный. Я хочу пожелать вам хорошей, успешной работы. Всегда Татарстан открыт для вас. Добро пожаловать, успехов, спасибо.
Зур Рахмат, Рустам Нургалевич, большое спасибо. Thank you very much. Our honorable participants, guests and investors, we would like to continue. Please take the first line. Investors, please come closer. Guests, investors, please could you be so kind to come closer and take a seat, because we are continuing. And the next startup is coming from Afghanistan, Startup Afghanistan. Welcome onto the stage.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Muzammil Aman. I'm originally from Afghanistan. I'm based in Berlin, Germany for the last 4 years. It's one of the world's biggest startup ecosystems. A year ago, my father asked me for contribution from my salary because he wanted to support his friend in Afghanistan. And that made me question how many people like him would exist in Afghanistan who would need financial support because they don't have jobs. And that's what made me think and did the research. And I come to know that there are 12 million people, which makes 44% of the working population that is jobless in Afghanistan. But if we look, so we come up with an idea. The idea is how we can grow companies and people that they are trained for today's market, that they can provide themselves a livelihood. So we looked at the numbers that is going on in Afghanistan. We have a really complex trade system. We have 570 million of exports every year. And on the other hand, we have 7.7 billion imports every year. So if we do only 10% of that in Afghanistan, that's going to change everything. So that's how we come up with an idea that we start the first business incubator in Afghanistan, but combining online and offline education system to train entrepreneurs and grow companies for the livelihood of Afghanistan. So we joined an online platform powered by Bridge for Billions, which makes a complete pitch deck and converts an idea into a startup pitch deck, and then go to an offline incubator made in Berlin for particularly the Afghan needs and ecosystem. This is how it works. So we get 100 startups into the online platform. We select the top 20 best startups, and we hope that we get 5 companies out of that would be successful. This is the focus market where we see a big opportunity for the companies that will come out. Mostly services and mobile technology. It's one of the fast growing markets. We also have co-working spaces we have already developed, and we also provide blueprints for co-working spaces to build up the ecosystem and bring more startup-minded people. This is our co-working space in Kabul. We also believe that crowd and community is most important for startups, so we do a range of events. As today we have a startup weekend happening in Kabul powered by Google for Entrepreneurs. We did the first hackathon in Kabul last week. And we also believe in order to train the best startup people, you have to have a great education system. So we have an institute where we train people in technology specialties, and we have partnered with the market leaders in that. this is the future. And we start in Kabul. We move with an amazing team that we have, and mentors and partners. What we are looking for is sponsors for the summit that we are having in November and investors for the next intake.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's go on. Comments, questions? Any question, any comment? Yes, please.
Well, thank you very much. And what do you propose for investors?
So the idea is that we take 10 startups, and these 10 startups will be converted into companies, and you have an equity in the company. So the more details is that we have a plan. If you're interested, we can talk about that.
Do you analyze the money size of this helping with this investment?
The first stage, it would be $50,000 worth companies that we would incubate.
Thank you.
Each company.
One more question from Mudassa.
Thanks, great presentation. Seems like you're already working with Google. Who else are you working with already? And secondly, are you working on this personally full time? Do you have a team?
Yes, I have a team which is, I'm at the moment based in Berlin, but I have a local team. So my CEO, the Chief Operating Officer, is based in Afghanistan, and I am for the moment raising money. So I'm doing a part-time job in Berlin, and also through my network so if I have investors on board, I'm gonna take it full time.
Thank you. One more question.
Sorry, maybe I missed. How is your income model?
So the income model is that we have a co-working space which is running. The other model is that we do events where we have conferences, startup weekends, throw the tickets and the money that come in. We also have an institution. Kabul alone in itself has 200,000 students which pay an average of 100 USD fee a month.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's go for voting. So the question is, invest or not to invest? If someone's interested and wants to meet in person, please press 3, 2 if you like the idea, and 1 is not yet. Okay, great. Congratulations. Congratulations. And please show us the name of investors who are interested to meet in person. Great. Thank you very much. Thanks. Let's move to the next startup from Pakistan, Just Price. Welcome, please.
Hello, everybody. My name is Arzish Azam, and I am the founder and CEO of a startup called Just Price. Just Price is a shopping search engine that helps the online shoppers in Pakistan in finding the best products at the best price from the top e-commerce stores by providing price comparison and product discovery. Last year alone, there were more than 2,000 e-commerce stores in Pakistan in a $100 million industry. But industry experts suggest that it will grow to more than 5 billion by 2020. According to several reports, quality assurance, lack of proper complaint mechanisms, and the increasing mistrust of consumers in online shopping are the basic hurdles in the growth of e-commerce. But we are solving all these by providing with consumers an online platform that gives them not only product discovery and the best price, but also all the information like delivery, payments, warranty, and returns that helps them make a well-informed shopping decision. The platform has been live for the last 6 months. You can go right now, find the best product at the best price you like, and you are redirected to the merchant store where you make the purchase. Our team is based of 3 young entrepreneurs who are basically dropouts, but what we lack for in experience, we make up for in ambition. We've got an amazing board of advisors with some of the top tier people from the tech industry in Pakistan that help us and guide us on our journey. According to our revenue forecast, when we start monetization, we'll go up to a revenue of $16,000 in the 12th month. In the past 6 months, we have made some amazing partnerships, including some of the largest e-commerce platforms in Pakistan run by various companies, including Rocket Internet. But what's even more exciting is that we are about to sign off a synergy with the largest telecommunication company in Pakistan, which is a Wimpelcom company. Right now, we're looking for only $30,000 in return for a 3% stake in the company. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Questions? Any comments? If no questions and no comments, let's go for voting. Thank you very much for your presentation.
Okay. Yep.
So, if you're interested and ready to meet and discuss, press 3. If you like the idea, press 2. And if not yet, press 1. Oh.
Thank you.
Okay. Some fans.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, great. Great, congratulations. Very nice results. Let's have a look. Let's check the names of those who are interested to meet. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, you will be able to meet right after the Startup Expo in a special room for bilateral meetings. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And now we give the floor to the clean startup from Russia. Applause, please.
Hi, my name is Josh, and guess what? I'm really tired of brushing my teeth, and therefore we're doing the device which brushes your teeth in just 10 seconds. Can you imagine, like, all your teeth done simultaneously? Your kids, they don't really love to brush their teeth and run away, and even if they brush their teeth, it's really hard to decide did they did a good job or not. And we all know dentist recommends to brush your teeth in 2 minutes, and when you come back to your place, to your bathroom, it's like boring to brush your teeth, and you speed up and miss all difficult to get spots and develop some diseases and go back to your dentist and pay him $1. And also disabled people are not they hope for someone to brush their teeth, and that person not always doing their job correctly. And we all know mechanical vibration as Oral-B. Yeah, and there is also ultrasonic sounds vibrations as in Blizzy-Dent or Emident, and they brush difficult to get spots. But there is a trend to decrease amount of time need to brush. For example, Glass Miles, they successfully did a Kickstarter campaign, and they do your teeth like from different sides. And also there is American company called Blizzy-Dent. It's a hairy mouse guard. You just chew it for a few seconds and it costs $350. What we're doing, we're combining the technologies. It's ultrasonic sound, it's mechanical vibrations. You don't need to know any techniques. It's all done automatically. There is no human factor in brushing the teeth. And it's not only a toothbrush, it's specific toothpaste for our brush, mouthwash, and headpieces. The market is big for electronical toothbrushes and is growing. We want really small part of that. We really want to change lives of 100,000 people. And we have a great team of great dentists, multi-awarded, great engineers. And we're looking resources for doing the patents and doing R&D, because not all the technologies are doing the best, and we don't need your money in like one go. We're really responsible people, and we care about every dollar we ask for. And after we do the job, we'll go to markets through the Kickstarter, and then find a manufacturer to produce low-cost version of our product. And then we're going to saturate the market with traditional channels and increase in telecom. And then hopefully sell the company or go to IPO, who knows. And I would like to actually say to smile more often, because it's such a simple thing what makes the world a better place. Thank you. Maybe any questions I would love to answer.
But only if you smile, please. Yeah, questions with a smile. Thank you. Any questions, any comments? Yes, there is one question. Yes, please.
Thank you. It's a very interesting tool, but I just wondered, what do you do about the different size mouths? Do you have a variable mechanism in it? A kid's mouth and a young, old man's mouth are different. How do you adapt your
There is two versions of the product. The first version is a personalized one. It sells through the dentist. You come to a dentist and he use intraoral scanner and sends us 3D model of your teeth. And we doing like specifically for your teeth, but it's more expensive. And there is also a mainstream one, like mass product. It's three different sizes as in dentistry, and the flexible materials are used. So it fits to like 90% of population, but if you have like really two bad teeth, you need to do the personalized one. That's the model.
Thank you. More comments? Any questions? Yes, there is one more question, please.
Have you managed to search for the market that needs your product or some interests here?
To be honest, yes, we've been going on the streets and sell our products, and it's like conversion rate is like 1 people in 100 will actually give the money, and we will collect. And the funny thing is that clinics themselves will call us and ask to buy the devices, not the actual people. So that was the funny thing for me to know.
Okay, great, thank you. If no more questions, let's go for voting. Are you to invest or not to invest? If you're interested and ready to meet and discuss it, press 3. If you like the idea, 2, and if not yet, then 1. Okay, great results, great results. And who is ready to meet in person? Ah, great, thank you, thank you. Ah, no, was it a mistake? Ah, you're saying yes. Yeah, Mudassar Ahmed. Yeah. Even saying me, it's not mistake. Great, you can, yeah. Okay, thank you very much, and let's move forward. The next startup is Linkage from Palestine. Linkage, welcome, please.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Hassan Audi from Palestine, and I'm going to be representing Linkage team. Every day, every now and then, we hear about an event, a birthday, a wedding party, any event like you go through in your life. You have to spend time and effort and money to just organize it. We here in Linkage, we had our online platform that gets you the maximum rated and reviewed list of service provider that you just want to go to that website, to go to Linkage and just order the maximum and the quality we are talking about from the service that we provide in here. We connect you with the maximum speeds and with lots of service providers across the country. And it's not only a service provider, we're talking about sponsorships that they're willing to invest and they give you the sponsors that you need. LinkageWay.com is already online and you can check it now. We're talking about like $15 billion total addressable market, 20% of it, which is $3 billion as a serviceable addressable market. And as our research says it, 85% of the service provider in the MENA region doesn't have an online presence, which gives us the chance just to go and offer our services to them. We'll be having our revenue streams from the commission, 10% for each sale. The average sales per one item, per one package, we're talking about $1,500. A premium, a membership, $1 a year, but you have the top listing is $15, the package listing is $45. We're not alone in this market, and we know this, but we have all kind of events. We have the online booking and payments, the price offers, and the packagings. We have the Arabic language, which is suited every localization, every local, every culture. We also can stabilize this and make it flexible more to being adapted in Russia, Turkey, and other countries. And also, it's a MENA focused, depending on the culture that the people are investing to. Like, as we said in the conference before, we're going to the Islamic community, Islamic culture, Islamic finance, and Islamic way. So we might be spending this time on Linkage so that we can adapt it to be available in Russia soon, in Kazan. We're asking for $20,000 for 80% share. 8% shares on the development, content, operations, and marketing. This is our team that we are proud of. We started in 2016, and now we are finishing the second version. We're getting feedback from the clients that we already have and spent. 5K have been raised from 2016. We're looking forward in the 2017, 18, 19, just to reach the scale on the target sales that we have. And thank you. I'm waiting for your questions.
Thank you very much. Any questions, any comments, please? Welcome. If no questions and no comments and everything's clear, then let's go for the voting. So the question is the same, to invest or not to invest. Press 3 if you're ready to meet in person and discuss it. Please, we need a slide. Press 2 if you like the idea, and 1 if not yet. Okay, let's wait for the results. Okay, that's all the votes. Thank you very much. There are some who are interested. I would like also to say that after this meeting, we have a bilateral meeting, and all the investors who have a question will have an opportunity to discuss in person. Thank you very much. Let's move forward. And the next startup is Maksat Pro from Russia. Welcome. Applause, please. Maksat Pro.
My name is Rashid Khairulin, and I will introduce you in sport events and hosting them. Before this project, I take part in several organizing committees, for example, in Kazan University and some other games. And all of these organizing committees have the same problem. They change from using Excel and Word and some paper to professional systems. Today, every year, near 6 million sports events, and market of changing from Excel and basic paper to special professional systems grows near for 45% per year. But why organizing committee do this? Because today all of us in some social nets, and if we organize events bad, our visitors and other people write a lot of posts, ugly posts. That's why they should to solve these tasks. Lose some tasks, collaborate data, and collect timings and scoring. And all of these problems we can solve by our solution. But why they need us? Because we have very good knowledge base. We know what to do. We have a full set of functional, and we have a service which work anytime, anywhere, on laptop, on tablet, on smartphone, everywhere. And how we can achieve this case? We built very good, excellent. Our team consists from 5 persons on board and 2 advisors. One of them is sports star Irik Zinurov. He takes part in a Russian Olympic team. And second is technology. And nowadays our project is ready. And for example, today, based on our series, hosting water polo World League Super Final, and Budapest, it's World Championships like in Kazan in 2015. I think it's all. Let's make sports event better. Let's try together, and I think every sports event will be like a holiday for everyone.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you very much. Your questions, please. Any question, any comment? Okay, thank you. Thank you. If no questions, let's go directly to the voting. And the question is to invest or not to invest. If you're interested to meet and discuss in person, press 3. If you like the idea, 2. And if not yet, if it's not really your field, then press 1. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Applause, please. And next startup, E-Trash to Cash from Nigeria. Welcome.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. My name is Muhammad Abdullah. I'm from Nigeria. I'm representing E-Trash to Cash, which is a platform that empowers low-income Nigerians to earn more cash from their waste. Our vision is to create a zero-waste society where all waste are seen as resources through empowerment of low-income Nigerians. There are two major problems. Greater than 10,000 metric tons of waste is being generated daily in major cities in Nigeria, including Lagos, Abuja, Kano. And this is in a country whose more than 80 million citizens live on less than $1 per day. E-Trash to Cash provides the platform where every low-income Nigerian could earn incentives in exchange for their waste. And we're going to process and make reusable materials from those waste, for example, conversion of food waste into organic compost, which is going to be sold to smallholder farmers in Nigeria. This is our target market. 82% of farmers in Nigeria are smallholder farmers, and they cannot afford high cost of chemical fertilizers on their farms. And they lose more than 40% of their farm produce to post-harvest losses, and they are in high demand of an alternative to chemical fertilizer, which could increase their yield. And there is a heavy government support on agriculture. There are some key challenges like this a new product in the market, and there is a locally made organic compost which sells for a lower price. This is our cost structure. We need about $25,000 to buy cargo bicycles, set up a material recovery facility, purchase an organic waste converter, crusher, and pelletizer. And we are going to get income through sale of organic compost to the smallholder farmers and sale of processed waste raw materials. We are different from our competitors. We give cash incentives directly to low-income earners while they pay cash incentives to random scavengers. And we're going to sell processed food waste like the organic compost, and they are selling unprocessed raw material waste. Some of the key success factors are primary source waste segregation, efficient and cost-effective waste transportation, and continuous flow and supply of waste. This is our team. I'm the Chief Executive Officer. I have about 4 years of experience in waste management in my first successful startup. This is our marketing and sales officer, Zara, and Chiroma manages the platform where cash incentives are paid in exchange for the waste. We have a web application built, mobile app is in progress. We have 500 people registered, 2.5 thousand kilogram units collected weekly. We need $20,000 in exchange for 15% shares. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Your questions and your comments? Any question, any comment? Okay, yes, there is one.
Thank you, Muhammad. One question. Why are you trying to do a software solution? Because it's like a regular business.
Because we want to reach thousands of households to manage the bulk collection records, like the quantity of waste collected over time, and for us to track our progress, because we are going to do this in collaboration with the federal government so that they track our progress on every milestone we are taking.
And how much of your potential employers just have a mobile phone with the application?
The mobile penetration is majority of even the low-income earning people in Nigeria have mobile phones. We are going to integrate web, mobile app, and SMS service. They don't need to have smartphone for them to use this.
Thank you. Thank you. One more question. It was the same one. Okay, great. So thank you very much. Let's go for voting. And vote. The question is still the same, to invest or not to invest. If you like the idea, press 2. If you're interested and want to meet and discuss it in person, 3. If not yet, 1. Okay, great. Perfect. I think amazing results. And let's check the list of those investors who would like to meet and discuss in person. Thank you. Very nice. Thank you very much. And now, the 11th startup. Most of you know this startup from the last year experience. Halal Guide. Welcome, please.
Hi, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much. Let's start from here. The Halal Guide, it's a full, completed ecosystem that covers the most needs of the Muslims all around the world. I want to mention the numbers. Here we got the more than 1,700,000 users of all the Halal Group services. Here, for example, the loyalty system that has got already the more than 3.5 million transactions in it that the users are using it. It's very helpful. For example, the food delivery made the more than 3,000 services made already. And for example, the namaz time also is our service that covers the needs of the more than 1 million people each month. We have got now more than 30,000 points all around the world. We have the database more than 100 countries. How we do this? Look here, we have got the free traffic for these all Muslims that are searching for something information from the internet, from the web. And here got the very low cost of the traffic. It's 6 cents, US cents from Google, from the Yandex and the Halal ad. And we can buy them, we can transform them to money and give them our services that already are requested from the internet. And the business models are already achieved success. They are the same. We know all of them. Google, Loyalty, Delivery Club, eBay, and all of them. Also, we have the competitors around the world. Here, how we compare with them. We have got the food delivery inside. It has got the local loyalty system. And I want to mention that is all in one application. It's on mobile, it's on a web. You can use it just using one application. We have the revenue. Here the numbers. For this year, we are planning to reach approximately to $100,000. The users, the total traffic for last month was more than 700,000 of users, and the downloads here we have got the good growth of the users every year, every month. Here the more detailed financial statement for now. You can ask it for more after. And here our geography, it's already tested. We have got the monetization in Russia, in United Kingdom.
Thank you. I think we can see everything in the slide.
You can ask.
Yeah, and ask a question. Let's go to the questions and answers session. Any question? Yes, please, Mudassar.
Yes. This is your team?
Yes, we have got the 4 men in board. We have got the man from the deputy of the Mufti of Russia.
Brilliant, I can see that. Can I ask you, why are they all men?
No,
serious question.
We have got the women.
Why are the women not there?
No, but
I'm
I think it is a serious question.
We have got in United Kingdom the girl, the woman that works in under the Ayub Bulat. I don't know why. We don't have any ideas.
I think it is a question to think about for the team.
Thank you very much. But we have them.
Okay. Other question?
Yes.
Yeah. There is a question.
Share. This is the investment proposal. We are now on the round A. We are seeking for $750 $60,000 for the 10% and more. If it's more than money, of course.
Thank you.
Yes.
One more question?
We have clear vision where to
grow.
Yeah, where to grow and where to spend the money.
You can answer in Russian if you wish, because we have simultaneous translation.
Okay.
Good.
Мы знаем, куда деньги потратить. Вот.
Thank you for your presentation. By the way, I think your application is really too big. It's a real big pie of different services.
Yes.
Do you going in the future to making a spin-offs or your applications? I mean, Halal
Yes,
Guide
I got.
As the one application. Halal.
For example, we have. For example, I got you, but it's very useful for us to get the free traffic when we gather all the requests from around the world. But of course, we have got the Halal Ida. It's a delivery, food delivery. It also works inside the application and outside. The green bonus is a loyalty system.
Thank
yes,
you.
we are doing this.
Yeah,
but it's very useful to all in one.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Applause, please, and let's go for voting. Still same question.
Thank you
If
very
you're
much.
interested and ready to meet and discuss this startup in person, press 3. Option 2 for those who like the idea, and 1 if you're not ready to talk and discuss it in person now, and it's not your field. I think the results are impressive, amazing, so congratulations. And let's have a look, let's check the list of those who are interested to meet in person with this startup. Great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Again, Sami Sailan. Which is the number of the remote? The remote number. So, because it's important, yeah, we have to know. 221 and 220. So both voted from your part, yeah, from Sami Sailan. Okay, thank you very much. That was the 11th startup, and that was the last startup, but not the least, as we've already seen. And now it's time for official closing ceremony of the 3rd Kazan OIC Youth Entrepreneurship Forum. And for official closing, I would like to invite here onto this stage the head of IT Park, Anton Grachov, and your applause, please. Anton was responsible and who is still responsible, and inshallah, it's just the beginning of a big joint project that we organized together, responsible for educational program and his team of this forum. And also would like to invite Syed Shahzad, applause please, the founder and CEO of Oxademy Business School, and he is the one who provides technology for OIC startup platform. So let me give the floor to you, Anton. Okay. Welcome, please.
Thank you so much, Timur. Again, very pleased to see all of you here, startups, investors. During this period of time, we become more closer with startups because these 5 days we spent together, me and my team. I think IT Park is something more special for you than was 5 days ago. And I really appreciate your attention that you pay to the information, to the mentions of experts that has been given to you, to every project during this period of time. And I want to say that, yeah, a few months ago when we started this initiative, yeah, we knew that it will be such event here with projects, with investors, with different participants. But right now we understand that this is just start of our big and huge initiative, which will last, I hope, for a long time. And we will bring all our expertise to all of this initiative. And really, all of my team work very hard. And I would like to thank all of my team of IT Park, if you would like to give them a huge applause. Because they work hard. I want to thank team of Salat, of Timur, because they work hard to organize all of this process. I know that this is really hard work, hard job, and thanks Timur and his team for this. They made really great. Sure, I would like thanks ICYF team. Guys, Halit, are you here? No, okay, they are somewhere here. Sure, they made a huge job. And I want to say special thanks to Sayed, because all this initiative didn't happen without this guy, without his initiative, without his project, without his technological support with creating of this platform. And huge applause to Sayed and Academy. So really, right now, this is, as Timur mentioned, this was the last startup, but not the least. I may say that we're just starting this right now, and I hope all this initiative, this online platform, will work during the year. The next stage happening in a few weeks, I think, in Malaysia, and offline part, I mean, but online is going non-stop. That's how we wanted it should work. And we invite all the investors, all the experts, all the participants who would like to participate in all this initiative. If it is interesting for you, so please, I don't know how we will organize this. You can, most of you know my email, Timur's email, Sayed's emails, and just write down and we will send you invitation, because technologically we just fixing some troubles that can happen at the startup, because we are a startup. This OIC startup platform is startup itself, and we created this startup during these few months, and this is a good challenge for all of us with our expertise and with our team. So thank you again for making this happen here. Without you, all of you sitting here in this hall, it couldn't be happen. So thank you very much. This was great.
Yeah, thank you very much, Anton, for your nice and warm words. Let me give the floor to Sayed Shahzad.
Thank you. Thanks, mate. Second time in Kazan. It's an amazing experience. It was an amazing experience last time. It's an amazing, even better experience this time round. We've made a huge success creating this event much better by improving the way we bring the startups here. So the reason you guys are here is because you've gone through a procedure and a system that's been put in place as a team effort. And that team is, as Anton just said, IT Park, Salat, and ICYFDC. With the partnership that we have, we managed to be successful in where we are at the moment. And we hope that this partnership will last long and improve. As Anton said, we are a startup. The OIC startup platform is itself a startup. Malaysia is opening in 4 months, I think. It's in 4 months, the event will be in Malaysia. So feel free to go online, apply, improve your applications. I mean, I've seen your applications. I've actually seen every single application. I just didn't have time to speak to all of you. There is a gap. There's always room for improvement. So make sure you improve your application and resubmit it. The people who are not going to succeed here or didn't succeed, don't lose your heart. This is going to continue. The platform is available 24/7. You don't have to come here to Kazan to attend this. It takes a lot of time, and also, you can use this time to do something better. So do it online. Go online, apply, and if you succeed through online platform, you will be here next year, inshallah. So I'll see you guys here again. And thank you very much for hosting me, Timur and Anton.
Welcome.
It's my pleasure, and I will be coming back to Kazan pretty soon, I'm sure. Thank you.
Welcome. From all the organizing committee, we have small gifts for our, first of all, for our speakers and coaches. And I would like, as the main gift, to ask you to applaud participants, to those who stayed here for these 5 days with you and sharing their experience. Our speakers and our coaches, thank you very much from our part and from all the participants. I would like to thank investors who are here now with us, and you are very active, and thank you very much for being ready to press button number 3 because it sounds a bit tricky, of course, because it's not anonymous, and we showed those, and I heard this a bit maybe nervous moment in the beginning when the first investors pressed the third button.
Special prize for him.
Yes, let's give a special applause to those first investors who opened this door. And yes, and thank you to all of you for being so active and coming here. And this is really important for us. And I would like to repeat again that it's not the end, just the beginning. And right after the closing ceremony, we will invite the investors who pressed the button number 3 to a special room for bilaterals. Diana, please raise your hand. Yes, she is here. Give me the list of those investors, please. I will invite you. I will name you again. And let's give applauses to these investors, like double applause, double portion. Arsen Sava, Ilnur Azmukhanov, Alexander Kashkarov, Damir Galiyev, and Simon Makarchikov, Mehmet Fatih Kajir, Haluk Bayraktar, Mudassar Ahmed, Sayed Shahzad, Mahmed Sami Saylan, and Sadat Sarijali. Applause, please. And if you remember, participants, the first day I said that we have a very special partner this year. It is Akbar's Bank. And Akbar's Bank has a special prize, a special award of $5,000 for one of the startups who did the presentation today. Let me invite here Damir Galiyev to give his welcoming speech and, of course, pronounce the name of the startup who will receive this award. Okay, you need some time to decide and to sign. Yeah, okay, we will do it. We will do it in a while. Well, before that, to welcome you and to give like a kind of a feedback for these 2 days of IT Startup Expo, I would like to invite onto this stage our honorable guests, Your Excellency Rector of Bogazici University, who is with us, our rector, our professor and teacher, just to deliver his welcome speech. Yeah, please, welcome to the stage.
Dear participants, it has been really an honor to be here. To be honest, I was a little bit doubtful to come here because I'm going to travel to China after this with less than in 24 hours. It will be a bit tiring, but it was really all the minute of it. It was very inspiring, very promising, and now I really leave this event with very high hopes. With the expectation now we are going to have more entrepreneurs coming, and we now have a good system to support them. And I'm hoping next year, inshallah, when we meet, we will hear some success stories from you, and hopefully all of them will turn into some success stories, and we will be inspiring more newcomers. And I can see the effort that is really put into this event, of course, starting with Timur and with the rest of the team. I observed all of this wouldn't really happen without their very sincere contribution. I'd like to thank you all for your nice efforts, and I also want to give an applause to them.
Thank you.
And thank you again. Hope to see you, inshallah, at least in a year's time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So I would like to ask one more time and to ask how many time, what time do we need for preparing the final certificate from Akbar's Bank? He's just left. Okay, just tell him that we're not going outside this room before getting his answer.
You got a tracker, we can find.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, we got a drone as well.
Then we have some time, and the mic is open, and here we have participants. of course, in the dinner, we will have time to share your experience, but maybe some of you would like to give any feedback, or investors, maybe your proposals for the next year, or participants. Yeah, sure.
Thanks, Mom. Is it on? Yeah. Just a quick thought before we pass the mic to someone else. I think the focus of your startup has been quite local for most of the startups. You found a local problem, and you presumed that there is an international problem. Quite a few of you. So next time, try to look for problem which is much broader than your local issue. Coming to Kazan is all about meeting people from different countries and growing your network. So without your homework and without knowing that this problem actually has been solved many years ago in other parts of the world, it makes your startup completely relevant. So just one thought. So next time, just keep that in mind. Your problem is actually international or beyond your own country. That's it, actually.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, there is one participant to share his experience. Yes, please.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. I would really would like to appreciate the experts and our teachers, because I know it's taking time and effort to actually come, and we all like young and green, and we ask so many questions, coming and oh hey, help, and you actually been stopping and taking time with us. So thank you, experts, and it was a pleasure to meet everyone from all of the 20 countries. Really glad I met you guys. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Please, yes, there is one more feedback. And while we share our emotions, please, let's give our presents to our investors, coaches. Yeah, please, the floor is yours, Aliyah.
Dear guests and dear organizers, thank you very much for having this great event. My name is Aliyah Ahmedulina, CEO and founder of Science Art Lab. I'm here for the third time, and I really like to see how this project is growing. And this time they had really intense and very, very fruitful time of educational program. It was really interesting to meet people all over the world, see how level is more higher for every time we are meeting here. And also, I want to give a little feedback, because we have really intense program here, and if we can put a little more free time for people to networking and discussing, we can have more and more new projects, not just projects that came here, but also that was born during the acceleration program. So thank you very much, and I want to personally thank you, Anton Grachov, for educational program. Thank you very much. And for your perfect lecture, I think after your lecture, if you will put it also in online course, many startups can be ready for the financial part. Thank you very much for everybody.
Thank you, Aliyah. Thank you very much.
Thank you to Muslimani for organizing it, and also his charm for making presentations and giving a good example for everybody to giving speeches.
Thank you, Aliyah. Thank you for all the team. And finally, Akbar's Bank. Yes, Damir Galiev. Applause.
Dear startups, dear managers of the context, first of all, let me say many thanks for very good organization, very good and very professional organization. Today, the data is a new oil. In other words, data is a raw material for money making. In our new strategy, we pay a lot of attention to data-driven approach. That's why the Noxa Data Lab is our favorite today.
Congratulations, Noxa Data Lab. Please, welcome. Congratulations, yeah.
Thank you.
And take a check. Great. Okay, more applause, please. Amazing. And now, please, all the participants, investors, welcome to the stage to a family photo, family picture of all of us to make this moment last forever. Welcome. Музыку фоном. Fundraise, no. OIC, it's like cheese, but our way to say it. 3, 4, OIC.